right, but first, we got to wish our senior producer, Micah Manalo.
Oh!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Micah, who is not here.
His dirty 30. No, he's not here. You know where he is?
I do, but tell me.
It's in the prompter. Costa Rica.
Woo!
And he went down there solo.
Ah, more power to him.
That's the
what
question
a stud.
that we're posing today, as the graphic says.
Yes.
What do you think of traveling solo, doing the whole abroad thing?
Driving solo, traveling, yeah.
Well, I like driving solo.
Yeah, so do I.
Traveling solo, I don't know, going out, imagine going to a foreign country and it's just you.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it's the most powerful thing you can do for you in your life. I think it takes you were talking about going stag to prom.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a certain amount of confidence to show up anywhere, to a restaurant, to a bar, to a different country, solo, and be able to have a good time, and not just tell yourself like, no, I'm having a good time. Like, genuinely have a good time. This,
Yeah.
I've done this one time. Went to New York City, and this was more like you're going on job interviews, so you want to be there solo. For me, I like to be. I'm in my head all the time when I'm taking on these work gigs.
Do you ever talk to yourself when you're in the car?
Oh my God.
All the time. I interview myself.
Oh, yeah.
I pretend like if I was president, what I would be saying at press conferences.
I pretend like if I win an Oscar, I give my acceptance speech.
Okay. I'm not alone.
Yeah, no.
Do you have Truman Show syndrome? I think I do sometimes.
In what sense?
In the sense that you think maybe that your life is just a reality show and everyone around you might be extras.
Ah, like one day you're gonna like tap up and the sky's gonna be just
It's just gonna
wallpaper.
be like, ding, ding.
Yeah.
What is this? What?
That movie makes me feel weird.
It's very weird.
But good for Micah. Good for Micah. That he's out there.
Some people, they can't even go to the movie theater solo.
Yeah. I think here in Vegas, it's not as common, maybe I'm wrong, but that's not as common as like a San Francisco or New York City, where people, it's that city vibe. You can walk into a bar and talk to the people next to you and they're not gonna be like, who is this? You know what I mean? Like, they're open and they're ready to mingle. And I know there's a list that came out that said Bangkok's one of the hottest cities to travel solo to.
There's a lot to see, yeah.
Yes, New York City was one of those. And I remember when I landed in New York City, it was intimidating. I was like 20 years old and I had a friend who lived there. So she's like, come stay with me. So I'm thinking, cool, I'm gonna have like a tour guide.
Yeah.
No, she's about 30 years old, and she was like, I have a job to get to, I have this class to take, figure it out. Like, if you need to get down to 30 Rock, like, you need to hop on this subway, catch this, and I was so intimidated, but
it's your own
still
adventure.
to this day, that's the best trip I've ever taken.
See, that's great.
Yeah.
Orbitz actually is the one that came up with that list, and they have a way that you can actually search for solo travel, which is pretty cool. I don't know, I've done the road trip solo from, when I moved from Vegas back to Boston, I did it solo. And then when I moved from Boston back to Vegas, I did it with somebody because my father really wanted me to take someone. And who I love, by the way. Shannon, I love you to death.
Yeah.
I like solo.
So
I like just having me, the road, turning on the radio, and just...
Do you feel as you get older that you tend to like being alone more? Because that's how I'm feeling.
I've always kind of been that way. I don't know. I think I'm a homebody. I don't get out too often. But yeah, you know, Marsha, I like having Marsha around, but occasionally I like having nobody around.
Well, Caesar, when he first moved in, I told him, I said, when he moved here to Vegas, I said,
This is my room.
This is my room, this is your room. This is my side of the bed, this is yours. I'm not used to sleeping with someone every night. And so I told him, I said, I don't feel off-put if I like to just be like by myself sometimes. Like if I like to go to the room to like do my work or just be by myself, like that may be something you don't know about me because I'm a social butterfly. I have friends, this whole thing, but I do like being alone.
You need your zone.
Yeah.
We want to ask you about this. Would you ever travel abroad solo? You can share your comments on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Links can be found on our website, vegasmorningblend.com. Could read some of your comments live on the air.
That is right, and right now,